CBS Sports, your 2018 home of March Madness. The Masters, the PGA Championship, PGA Tour, SEC Football, the NFL, and February 3rd, Super Bowl 53.
The only way to travel into Jacksonville, the home of the Florida-Georgia game since 1933. And as you cross the Hart Bridge, the excitement builds. The butterflies grow larger. And then you see it, the waves of blue and orange and red and black. And you know you're not just part of a football game, you're part of a happening. It's time to get the party started.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida for an SEC East matchup between the Gators and the Dogs.
Holyfield to the goal line, touchdown.
Who's setting it off? You know that's us. You already know we get we're just getting warmed up.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
From to the end zone, touchdown, Riley Ridley.
We're just getting warmed up. The Home Depot SEC on CBS. The best game from the best conference.
You said it, Jason. The best game in the country as the Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us to TIAA Field in Jacksonville and the annual get-together between the Florida Gators and the Georgia Bulldogs, both ranked in the top 10. So important. We talked about it in the pregame show. We'll show you again what the SEC East standings look like. That's why this game means so much. Kentucky's got a date coming up in about a half an hour with Missouri, Georgia, and Florida. The winner of this one has the inside track to make it to Atlanta and the SEC Championship. Still a lot of football left, but this one starts it off. Welcome, everybody. Brad Nessler along with Gary Danielson. Partner, when we were here a year ago, the game was almost over before the Revelers found their seats. Exit Jim McElwain, enter Dan Mullen. If nothing else, and there's a lot more than nothing else, he's brought a swagger back to the Gators.
Yeah, I tell you how good he's doing. Even the demanding Gator fans think that he's doing a great job, and they're a tough crowd to please. But it's more than just his swagger. I mean, it's his expertise. He's a veteran play caller in this league, and he makes his quarterback better. That's simple as that. Felipe Franks in this game last year, with all that was swirling, was a mess in this game. But look at the change. Look at the change in just 1 year. Dan has him managed. He's not a star, but he's not a guy that's losing games. But, you know, LSU last week showed the formula for Florida. Their great defense is going to have to slow down this Georgia team, and they're going to have to do it with their veterans. You know, David Reese and C.C. Jefferson have come back, and Chauncey Gardner-Edwards, their veteran safety. Those three guys who've played in a lot of these games, they have to come through.
And they're going to put pressure on Jake Fromm. We saw 2 weeks ago against LSU the last time Georgia played. We said we didn't think they'd been tested.
Right.
They got tested, and they failed that test.
They did, and I think it starts now with Kirby Smart. And I think he was very smart to really go back to his days at Alabama and tell his team that out of the 4 national championships he was a part of, only one was undefeated. You can do this. It's from now on. But he needs his quarterback, Jake Fromm, to come out of this little mini slump. He was the guy that really drove the team a year ago, but he had help a year ago, and I think the help is the same formula that this Georgia team used in 2017. It's got to go back to the ground and pound. I know they don't have Chubbs, and they don't have Sonny Michel, but they have 2 guys that can do it in Swift and Holyfield. I look for Georgia to shorten that bench and do whatever they can to help their quarterback with the running game.
Fromm barely had to throw a year ago because Chubb and Sonny Michel went for over 200 between them. Can those 2 guys do it today for Georgia as they try to get back on track against the Gators? The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by GMC, USAA, Zaxby's, and by the Home Depot.